Hello guys, this is Becca and I am here with Gidget, and we've already put up one video today. We've put up Toddler Tuesday. This is a Tuesday. Excuse my mess in the background. I am in the process of changing the dolls that I'm going to be selling. I'm in the process of changing them in their original outfits, and so all of that stuff back there, you probably can see it on the dresser changing table. But I'm here. I wanted to do another video. I hope me rocking doesn't bother you. It's not the camera moving, so maybe it won't bother you. I wanted to do another video. I just finished watching, and you're gonna probably see Miss Macy's head in the video, because I'm sitting down, so she wants me to play with her. She's got her little alligator toy that she wants me to throw. Can you get it? She may bump the tripod, guys, because she's playing around with the tripod. Let me see if I can set in my chair a little better. Okay. Now, maybe I won't rock so much now that I'm set up straighter. I just finished watching Josie's Disney Monday video from Josie's Jungle. Oh my goodness. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Plus, I will have her link to her channel in the description. Before I watched hers, I watched Mandy's Cuddle Babies Nursery. I think is the name of her channel. I will also have the link to her channel in the description. So, but I come on to do this video mainly because of Josie's video I just watched. She is doing a hashtag. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know how I do when I get on camera. I'm so sorry about the yawning. And I meant to grab something before I sat down, and I didn't do it. So I'll have to get up and get it. But anyway, she decided to do a little hashtag. And she said that she hoped that some of us would do it also. And the hashtag is in the title, which her link is not in the description. Josie's isn't. Her channel name is in the title, and so you can just click on the @Josie's Jungle, whatever it is, and it'll take you to her channel. But I will have Mandy's Cuddle Babies Nursery, or whatever that is. That will be her channel name, will be in the description, because I was going to say something to Mandy in the next video that I did, but I wasn't going to actually just do a video for that. So I will just add it in this one. But as I was watching Josie's channel, and she had the little hashtag, and so she talked about what the hashtag was about, and asked, said she'd like for some of us to do it also. So the hashtag is #dollytime. Macy, what'd you do, baby? I hope she didn't break something. What'd you do, baby? You okay? Are you okay? Huh? What'd you do? I heard something in there, and she's acting a little strange. I can't tell wondering what I'm looking up for. I'm looking through my bifocals, and I'm trying to look through the camera out the door to see what. Hold on a minute. Let me turn my chair around and see if I can see what she did. I don't see anything out of the way, so I don't know. But since I'm turned around, I'm going to grab what I didn't grab a while ago. Okay, let's get to the hashtag, okay? Quit playing around, Becca. Well, Mama, just have that baby going everywhere. I may have to sit you on the bed beside me, little girl. I don't know. My chair ain't very big. Guys, I really am going to get to the hashtag. Hang on, hang on. The hashtag is hashtag dollytime. I may have already said that. I can't remember. But anyway, she talks about how she wants it to be dolly time all the time. And that her husband even made the comment that she doesn't cook for him as much anymore as she used to since she got the dolls. And so she talks a little bit. I'm not going to tell you everything she said. I want you to go to her channel and see what she said. But I want to, she did mention taking notes and different things like that. So Josie, this is what I do. I'm 61 years old and I have health issues. So once I get in here moving around a whole lot and changing a couple of babies, then I get to hurting and feeling really bad, and so I have to go sit down. So as far as just spending a lot of time in the nursery, as far as actually physically in the nursery, I don't. But my babies is all the time on my mind. As what I mean by that, when I leave out of this nursery, I rotate my babies. Okay, I do one baby a day unless it's twins. Then I have the set of twins. And I rotate them so I can evenly have enough, the amount of time with each baby. And whatever baby of the day it is, usually the night before around 6 o'clock, I will try. I don't always manage to do this part because, like I said, I do have health issues and I get really exhausted at times. So a lot of times I don't get the nighttime part done where I change them into night clothes the night before. But say last night, I knew today was going to be Gidget's day because it's Toddler Tuesday. She's one of my toddlers. She's the one that I had for today. So last night, I actually did not change her clothes because she was actually in, I keep saying actually, sorry. She was in an outfit that was like little jogging pants and a little shirt. So to me, it was comfortable looking. I just put her to bed in that. And when I say put her to bed, I have my nursery now that Mom has moved in with my sister, but I kept the bassinet in my bedroom. So whatever baby that I'm going to have the next day, I usually try to change it into night clothes, like a sleeper or a gown or something, and it sleeps in that bassinet, in my bedroom. I put it in there to be with me during the night. My husband is fine with that because y'all know I used to have really over half of the room before Mom moved out. Over half of my bedroom I had babies and shelves and baby beds, and I just had it full in there. Probably 3/4 of the room was of my doll stuff and dolls. And then I had them all over the living room. I kept getting till they spilled out into the living room, and I had dolls over probably half of the living room. So he's perfectly fine with that. When I asked him, I said, is it okay with you if I go ahead and keep the bassinet in here, so whichever baby I'm going to have the next day, I can put it in the bassinet like it's sleeping in the room with me at night. He said, you do just what you want to do with them dolls. So he's perfectly fine with it. So, like last night, if I'd have been able and she was in something, even I have changed them when I just really was almost is all I could do to get them changed. because they was in such uncomfortable, like dressy type clothes that didn't look like it would sleep comfortably. I would go ahead and change them, even though I didn't feel good. But if she'd have been like that, I would have changed her last night into pajamas. She would have sat in the living room with me, which she did, sat in the living room with me until we got ready. No, she didn't. I didn't take her out of here until we went to bed. The baby that I had yesterday stayed in the living room with me because I was really had a bad day yesterday, and I didn't come in here at the normal time that I usually do and get the next, the baby for the next day. I waited until I actually went to bed to get her last night. But the baby that I had all day yesterday, if I'm not in my nursery, is out there with me, either laying on my love seat beside me, or I have a blanket spread out and it laying on the sofa where I can see it, or either I'm holding it. It is there all the time wherever I'm at. The only place I don't take my dolls is in the kitchen. Um, if I'm going to be a long time in the craft room doing something, a lot of times I will put them in a stroller or one of the little carriers or something and take them in there with me where I can see them. Even if I don't pick the baby up and hold it, I've got it sitting there beside me where I can see it. Dolly time for me is all the time. I do have other hobbies, like I love to do coloring, in the adult type coloring books. Um, I occasionally do diamond painting. I have to kind of like get spurts and in the mood for diamond painting. And very occasionally I do glue booking. I mostly color in the coloring books. Um, but while I'm in there coloring, I have my baby there with me. Whichever baby it is for the day, I have it there with me. Like, sort of like if it was a real baby. The only thing, about, I know it's a doll, and I don't, like, I hardly ever, I do occasionally, I have done it for videos and stuff, but as far as on an everyday basis, I don't role play like I'm feeding them. I don't change their diapers every time I change them. I don't act like they've had a diaper explosion, unless I decide that I want. I do have an app on my phone called Babysit Me, and occasionally I will turn that on and follow it. But I have to be feeling really good because the demand of every few minutes, because it's like the baby will cry, and then your phone would tell you what um, the baby wants done, like it's hungry, or it needs to burp, or it's had a diaper explosion, or it's spit up, or whatever. There's a lot of different role play scenarios you can do using that app, but it is, every so often it comes on. And I'm just too old. I say I'm not really that old, but my health, I'm just not able to keep up with the demand, and then I'll get to thinking, oh, why am I doing this app? I'm not able to do this. I'm just going to do what I can do to make my dolls enjoyable, not to make it a chore, and I'll turn it off, and not use the app. But I'll do that occasionally. But mostly I change them for whatever theme it is, and then they're with me, and I will snuggle with them, like at night when I'm sitting there watching videos, watching YouTube or whatever. I will snuggle with them and all that. But to me, dolly time is all the time. Um, Whatever I'm doing, a doll's with me. Now, I don't cook. I used to. Now, I did as a young family. It's only been 2 or 3 years that I've quit cooking. As when we was having kids and I was raising my kids and they were growing up and all that, I cooked supper every night. I fixed them meals when they were at home from school and stuff like that. It's only been, the past 2 or 3 years that I quit cooking, and my husband's fine with that. If he don't feel like going in there and fixing a little something, we have frozen meals we'll stick in the oven, and we'll eat that. Or we'll eat a sandwich, or we'll eat salad. We've gotten to the place in our age and all that, we don't have to have a big fancy meal every night. So as far as it taking away from me cooking, it doesn't. My health and my body's situation takes away from me cleaning like I need to clean my house. I do keep the laundry up. I might not get them folded and put up every time. I may have to end up going and looking in the clean clothes basket to get us something to wear or to get a towel. But I do keep the laundry washed and dried, where we can go get it out of the basket. But it's not my dolls that hinders that. It's my health that hinders that. But and Josie, you was talking about that you even take notes, and your husband said, "Are you taking notes?" I have a planner, girl. I have a weekly planner that I keep on. Let me just show you June coming up. Okay, for the monthly, let me set Gidget down here on the floor. She can play while I'm talking to you, because I can't hold her and show you too. Sit right there, baby girl. Mama be back, okay? Let me put you right there. Now you just play until Mama gets through. Okay, I set her down on the floor and she can play. So, for an example, for June, I told you I rotated my babies. And I know you probably can't see it really good. I write it in pencil. I do not have good penmanship, and I make mistakes a lot. So I like to write in pencil so I can erase my mistakes. But on the monthly, where it's every day of the month, the monthly calendar, I have my babies wrote down. And I told you I rotate them. So on Tuesday, I only do my toddlers. So what I did was I went down Tuesday and I started at the beginning of my toddler list. Now on my computer, I have a list of all of my babies, them listed under like reborns. I got my toddlers list. I have my Paradise Galleries list. I have my Ashton Drake's list. Right now, I also have a list of dolls that I'm going to be selling and stuff like that. I have all that on my files on my computer. So, and then I go to my files and I start at the beginning, like, actually the 14th of June will be started back at the top of the toddler list, and I just go down on the monthly spread. I put I start and I put my toddlers. And so I only have the toddlers out on Tuesdays. Then on Saturdays is when I do my Paradise Galleries and my Ashton Drake babies. Because I have a lot of Paradise Galleries right now, but I'm trying to sell most of them. So I only have like 6 or 7 Paradise Galleries now, and I only have probably that many, or maybe not quite that many Ashton Drakes. So on Saturdays is whenever I bring out a Paradise Galleries or an Ashton Drake. They both fall under the Saturday lot. All the rest of the days of the week, since I have so many reborns, I rotate my reborns on those days of the week. So, I'm not trying to necessarily tell you my system as far as that goes. I'm just showing you that I keep notes. Okay? Then when it comes to the weekly spread, like the first of, let me take this marker off so you can see better. The way my planner is, this bottom line, this was actually supposed to be for a food log, like a diet type planner, but I'm using it for my dolls. So down here where it says food log is actually on every day of the week, I've wrote down the different um, themes. Like Monday, I want to do a monster Monday that Ella Bean did on her channel, and that's the only time I've ever seen it was her doing it. And she said, you know, if we wanted to use it as a theme for a Monday theme, we could. She just done it one Monday because she wanted to use a you know, a Monday monster outfit. So I want to try to get that in one Monday. But I have Monster Monday and Disney Monday written under the Monday. Then I have, you know, the Toddler Tuesday and who host is it. On Wednesday we wear pink, and I have who hosts that. Thursday is Theme Thursday with Having You On. Friday is either Fashion Friday. Yeah, it's just Fashion Friday is all I have under it. Saturday is my theme of Reborn Sunshine Yellow Saturday, and then also the PJ Saturday, or the Sleeper Saturday, however you want to say it. Then Sunday I have So Blue Dolly Sunday by Thomason's Once Upon a Nursery. And you know, so there is where I have all of my themes wrote down so I can remember what theme is for what day. Now, I'm kind of going from bottom to top, but this middle section here is where I wrote what baby that I'm going to have on that particular day. So the night before, I can come in here and look and say, okay, let's see, this is Tuesday, so tonight I'll come in here and look, and tomorrow it's going to be Stephen James's day. So I will try to, if I'm able, I will get him out and change him in pajamas tonight, and I'll have him ready for tomorrow. The only thing is, I may have to do, there is a onesie Wednesday that I don't have wrote down. I may have to write that down because I don't let my boys wear pink, with an exception of Lenny, and if I ever put the pink on him, you know, I'll tell you why. But for Stephen, I won't let him wear pink, so I may just do the onesie Wednesday tomorrow with him. So that's what I do with that. Then this top section here, you see there's only two things written, you know, in two different spots. What that is I listen to the Toddler Tuesday video when they give the theme announcement, and I write it down. Like right there is woodland animals. Then when Yvonne's on Having You On, when her her video comes out for Theme Thursday, I'll listen to it, and then I will write down what that theme is. And you know, these others tell you what the theme is, like Sunshine Yellow Saturday. You use, of course I did explain it don't have to just be yellow. It can be anything with sunshine, anything with yellow, or anything that makes you happy. Sunshine Yellow Saturday, because it brings sunshine. It makes you happy, brings sunshine into your heart. So, yes, I take notes. I keep this handy where I can check it every night. I bring it out when it's time to listen to the theme announcement so I can write the theme down. Each week I make sure I write down which baby goes for that day so I can, you know, I try to on Saturdays to get it fixed up for the coming week. And then at the beginning of each month, like I said, I will go in and I will put, see, like August isn't done yet. I have Carly right here because she's the last one under Saturday. Like I said, I started at the top of the list and I went down and I just flipped through each monthly spread and put on Saturday all of the Paradise Galleries and Ashton Drakes, you know, in order on just Saturday through each of the months. I did the same way with the toddlers. I started at the beginning under Tuesday, and then once I filled up that month's spread on Tuesday, if there was more toddlers, I flipped to the next month, and then I just rotate them on those days, and then the rest of the days of the month is where I do the reborns, and I just rotate them. And I don't like to have a doll that I don't interact with. I do have 2 display dolls, but they're in my curio cabinet. They're not out in here in this room. I do have my Lucy from Ashton Drake. She's like an, which I do have her up for sale. So if anybody wants to buy her, I have her posted on Macari. And if anybody wants to buy her, I'll let her go. But, you know, she's fine standing there on my shelf as a display here in the bedroom, in the nursery, but she's the only one in here that's only for display. I'm going to be getting these other dolls that's on the bed dressed in their original outfits to be sold, except for my Louisa now over there on the edge, right there, my Louisa. I can't get it. She's not going anywhere. She's my newest toddler from Ashton Drake, and she's not going anywhere. I just have her sitting there on the bed. She was standing up for a while in the corner, and I decided to let her rest a while and sit there on the bed. But all the others that's up there will be going for sale. But anyway, yes, to me, and I'm glad to know, I always wondered, do other people do with their dolls like I do? Okay, understand, I do know their dolls. I'm not crazy and think that I've got babies here. I do know their dolls. And there are some things, you know, like I said, that I don't do. Like, I hardly ever act like I'm feeding them. Just on occasion, I might decide, okay, I hadn't done that in a while. Let's try it, see how I like it. But as a norm, I don't act like I'm feeding them. I don't change their diapers like if they, you know, I don't act like they've pooped their diapers or wet their diapers, except for if I was to use the app. And I even got to where even when the app came, when I was using the app, and that would be one of the role plays that would come on, I just ignored it. You know, I just cut it off. You know, you have to cut it off or let it play out its minute or half a minute, whatever it plays out. I just don't do that part. The only time I change their diaper is when I have changed their outer clothes on and off, and the diaper gets to looking ratty, or it's pulled in the little Velcro parts, you know, that holds it on, gets pulled and gets where it don't want to stay, then I'll put a fresh diaper on it. So, you know, it's not that I think they're real babies, but they're my babies. They're my babies, and it's an all-day thing with me. Like I said, I may not necessarily be here in the nursery changing a baby or doing something in the nursery, but they're with me wherever I'm at. Whichever one it is for that day is in the room with me, except for the kitchen. I don't take it in the kitchen. I just would rather not have, you know, the food smells and things like that on them, so I don't take it in the kitchen with me. Don't want chance spilling anything on it or anything like that. But if I'm in my craft room coloring, usually one of the babies is in there with me. Most all the time, you know, I might more go to my craft room and not take a baby in there with me than I would to the living room, because when I get up in the morning, I lay the baby or set it, whatever age group it's representing, I either lay it down or set it down on the couch. And when I'm there, you know, it's there. I'm snuggling it if I'm sitting down. I talk to it as I go by. To me, my babies is an all-day thing for me. And I was actually wondering if anybody else did it that way, or if it's just me, if I'm just, you know, the crazy one. If I'm crazy, I want some of y'all to be crazy with me. But I have heard people say, you know, they have their nursery, and I've heard them say that the only time they go in their nursery or do anything is like when they go to change the baby for a theme, and then when after they get through with the video, they close the nursery, leave the baby in the nursery and close the nursery door, and that's it. Not me. That's my babies. So even if I'm not holding them at that particular time or changing them, they're in the living room with me. They're my babies. I'm not going to be in there without a baby. And, you know, they are, I do rotate them, so I don't show but one a day unless I happen to come in here, you know, and give you an overview. But I only have one baby a day unless it's the set of twins. So that's the baby I present that day in whatever video I do, and then that's the baby that stays on the couch in the living room with me, you know, where when I walk by I can see it, or when I sit down I can snuggle with it, or it's there. That's my babies. And especially since Mom's gone and I have no one. I mean, I say I have no one. I don't have any physical friends that come in to see me. My husband, you know, is here at night. Even if he's not working on his job, he's outside. He is an outside man. He does not stay inside until nighttime, when it's time to come in, get your bath, and sit down and relax for the night. That's the only time he's in the house, whether he's working on his job or not. That's just my husband. So even when he's home, I'm by myself because he's out doing something in the yard. So they're my babies. Them and Macy, they're my babies. So I did not know my video was going to be this long. But guys, anyway, it is, and I've enjoyed telling you how I feel about my babies, letting you know how I take notes. I have a planner. I keep up with all of my babies. I rotate them. I keep up with the themes of the day and what those themes are. If it's like Toddler Tuesday and Theme Thursday, I make sure I write down what that theme is so I can go back and look and prepare for it. And yes, my babies are my life now, you know. That's what I do. That's what I do, is my babies. So, yes, Josie, dolly time is all the time for me. All the time. And I'm glad to know that you feel that way about yours. And there again, you know, Josie said that she would like for us to do this tag. She'd like to hear what we have to say. So if you're not subscribed to Josie and you haven't heard or seen her video, then from this, seeing it here on my channel, I would love for you to go over to her channel, subscribe to her. I'd love for you to do this tag if you would like to, because I'd love to hear how you feel and what time is dolly time for you. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me get Gidget. We can't close the dolly video without the dolly. Without the baby, Mama's Gidget. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope to hear from all of you with the hashtag dolly time, and what time is dolly time for you? How do you feel about your dolls? Alright guys, Josie, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.